didn't see it there. We're just reading some Kant.
What's that all about?
Well, Kant prefaces his argument for metaphysics of universal moral law contained by reason by making distinctions of the types of philosophy that exist. Those include logic, physics, and ethics, which is the study of how human beings should live.
This latter type is the focus of his argument.
Kant says we should act from reason, respecting a priori universal laws in turn.
Thus, Kant attempts to establish the supreme principle of morality.
Here in Breckenridge, we will show you how ski culture amongst both the employees and the skiers is a microcosm of how society is guided by morals of pure reason and by morals of pure motive.
Cheers!
Clips you'll see show the different motivations why people work at Breckenridge. Some of them being guided by pure reason, others being guided by solely personal motivation. Motivates you to do your job.
Oh, you're kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by people that don't have to be here. We all want to be here.
Okay, so what motivates you to do your job at Breckenridge?
What motivates me to do my job is these crowds right here and the way they act and the way they are and where they're from. And talking to you pretty ladies all the time.
Alright, what motivates you to work at Breckenridge?
It keeps me from going back to grad school where I'm going to spend tons of money.
Is it fun? Do you get any benefits?
Yes, it is fun, and I do get some benefits where I can ski on my days off and they pay for my pass.
Here we are in the ski hut with the ski patrollers. Hello, everyone.
This is awesome. Filling out paperwork.
Okay.
On what?
Alright, go for it.
Okay.
Really important stuff.
Well, so,
Ask us some cool questions.
well,
Okay.
What do you think of
Well-
Kant?
What was your motivation to become a ski patrol worker?
Ooh, that was so long ago. Luke, do you have an answer for that?
Working outside,
I wanted to get paid to ski and
skiing.
EMT stuff, medical stuff, and then pretty much bombs.
Bombs. They help.
Bombs had a lot to do.
So Kant breaks duty down into 3 different aspects. The first aspect being that actions are intrinsically good when they're taken out of self-interest. An example of this is when we interviewed the lift line guy, and he said he liked working here, and he was motivated by all the people he got to meet every day. And the other lift line guy, Michael, he said he just liked to work here, and he was motivated to work here because he got to talk to pretty ladies all the time.
Gotta call ski patrol. This is hurt. Oh gosh, I should call ski patrol. But it hurts. Mainly so I can go ski some mad pow lines. Because there's no friends on a powder day. Alright, hold on, Liz. Yeah. It hurts.
So the second proposition Kant makes about duty is that actions aren't judged by their end result, but rather by their true motivation. So when you saw in the scene where Liz took a little tumble and Annie came, the first time she came down, she came to help out Liz, and she called Ski Patrol because she really cared about her friend, and that is what she's found like morally a priori in her reason to do, and that was the right thing. But in the second situation, she came down, she said she wanted to hit the POW, so, the faster she called Ski Patrol, the faster they'd come, the faster she could go skiing again. So that necessarily wasn't the right action because she wasn't following her a priori guidelines of reason that tell us that, it's really beneficial for us to help out others.
His third proposition of duty is about that duties are taken out of reverence for the law, and basically in this case, instinct plays into reason. And it's not because of emotional feelings that we choose to do our duties, but rather because we are personally motivated by reason to do so, and in turn are acting through per reason rather than selfish motivation.
off with you?
I don't know, I'm just having a good time.
You were going a little too fast in the straight line. So, the main reason for me is anybody not to so I'm going to have to wait for the room.
Copy 5618.
I don't know what's called. You know why I told you to start with you don't want to hear what you're going to come home.
Just again, we're trying to find whoever spoke with him.
So you're only getting a warning this time. The next time you could get your passage on the even once. So
Who is that speaking?
Today I was caught by one of the yellow jackets going a little too fast at the bottom, and you know, at first I kind of contested what he was telling me, that he was writing me up for speeding, because I thought, you know, I'm motivated by my own happiness. I want to go as fast as I can and just have a great time, and he was taking a wild ride with the tickets. That made me really frustrated. But then when he mentioned that, you know, that rule is in place so we don't hurt, maybe run into a little kid, for instance, it made me realize that, you know, I wouldn't want to be hit by another skier either. So when I think about it with my full-out reason, I understand that safety is one of those moral principles that we just need to respect, and anything that goes with it, even if I might not have the best time because I can't go as fast, it's kind of a bummer, but it'll benefit me and it'll benefit everyone. And actually, after I had that talk with the ski man, and I kind of recognized what I did and took responsibility, he gave me a coupon for free hot chocolate. So even though initially it wasn't great for me, it was. And I guess everything shouldn't be based on reward and punishment, but sometimes because we're irrational beings, we need a little reminder.
And what do you consider proper skier etiquette or skier codes of conduct that you see at Breckenridge and places around?
Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you.
Perfect.
What would you guys consider skier etiquette to be, or a skier code of conduct?
Well, it's kind of like the rules of the road, you know. If someone crashes in front of you, stop and help them, and try not to crash into the guy in front of you. If you hit somebody from behind, that's your fault. It's like that.
Do you think anyone should be exempt from, like, abiding by the skiers' code of conduct, like ski patrollers, for instance? You think they can go down whatever they want?
Or like a moral code of skiing in
I
general?
don't think they should be exempt from the moral code. I think that there are times that, like, we can ski past through a slow zone for an emergency, but there has to be a good reason behind it, or else you're breaking the moral code.
God, I literally have been waiting in line for like 20, we probably moved 10 feet within the past like 20 minutes. Look at the lines! There's so many people here. It's Saturday. I hate this. I just want to own my own mountain. Yeah, I just want to ski. Just no one else in the slopes. Yeah, absolutely. This is not fair. Whoa! There's a line for a reason. Moral principles.
So today we interviewed several people about what they thought a skier code of conduct could be, or proper skier etiquette, and some people gave us answers based off of their personal motivations, but mostly it was based off of reason, and that showed that it was based off of like a universal moral understanding of the law. So if you act on reason based on the moral law, it will lead to happiness and self-preservation, which are the highest motivations for humans. Presumably, this is what Kant thinks. And these come about as a result of acting on reason. They're not the actual purposes that you act for, like a personal motivation.
Alright, guys. Why do you guys like skiing so much?
I like skiing because it's fun, entertaining, and I like doing tricks and racing.
What about you?
I like spending time with my friends, like her, and I like the powder and
awesome. You guys rock. Kill it out there. Kant Hits the Pow. Why do you like to ski?
How do I like to ski?
Nice and loud.
Hell yeah.
Fun. It's like a roller coaster.
Anybody else?
Because it goes fast and you get to turn.
Fast?
You want
Yeah.
Have fun.
And it lets you earn money.
Yeah, plus I get paid.
Not much. Not much.
So, the end result of acting on moral grounds might not make you happy in the moment, but it is acting on the universal moral law, which should be the original motivation. And happiness and self-preservation, the highest motivations for humans, are results of acting on moral law. They themselves are not the actual end motivation, which would be selfish. And an example of this is today when we interviewed a bunch of different people on why they like to ski. And everyone basically answered that they skied for fun, and that made them happy. And even though they weren't thinking about it in every single moment, they were acting on moral grounds, by obeying like ski patrol, skiers code, and being respectful to other skiers on the hill. And in the end, they ended up having a lot of fun and achieving this happiness that they were pursuing.
Against Kant's principles, saying that they cannot be applied to the real world because they're too idealistic. And even though they are idealistic, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't see them as an ultimate goal. And as you can see in Breckenridge, a lot of people, even though, as Annie mentioned before, even though they're not thinking about them consciously all the time, all of those morals based on reason are inherent in us, and if we follow them, we end up achieving kind of this idealistic society that Kant is talking about. You can really see that a lot in the ski culture because everyone is so motivated just by having a good time and doing their morals in such a way.
Why do you have a pink oven mitt on?
It keeps my hand warm, and this is the only glove that fits my broken hand.
Well,
It also keeps his hand from getting too warm. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shoot that. Okay,
What?
well, thank you. I hope your hand heals up.
Thank you.
His name.
I'm not sure.
You don't know what your dog's name is?
Oh. His name's Attitude.
Oh, that's great.
It's the funniest call you've ever gotten.
I can't talk about that. It's lost.
Do you think?
This call we ever got. We can't tell you something. Let's think about that. A robbery at the 9 restaurant.
Really? Well, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, an armed robbery.
Really? Armed robbery?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Turned out it was a BB gun, but. Yeah, it's kidding. Oh yeah, I went to another one where a guy was
BB gun
shooting BB guns at people down on. Yeah.
Oh my god!
They hide in the woods with camo.
So guys, if a ski patroller goes down in the woods, but no one sees him, and it doesn't make a sound,
Does anyone hear it? Is that how it goes?
If a tree falls
Anyone
in the
know?
forest, does anybody hear it?
and nobody hears it, doesn't make a sound. Do you
I
agree?
think it says so in the Geico commercial.